When you talk into a phone, the microphone measures air pressure about 16,000 times a second. That's the entire input. No words, no meaning, no tone of voice, just a very long list of numbers describing how air wiggled. Everything else, every word you think you said, has to be reconstructed from that list. This episode is about how. This is Revenue Pack Presents. Today, transcription, the technology that turns a caller's voice into text a machine can act on. It's the foundation under every AI receptionist, every voice assistant, every "this call may be recorded" you've ever heard. It's also where most of the failures you'll experience actually come from, so it's worth understanding for real. In the next few minutes, how sound becomes text, why the machine is really a very fast guessing game, what word error rate means and the honest numbers, why streaming matters more than accuracy for phone calls, and why the transcript, not the audio, is the business asset. You'll also get one test you can run on any vendor, including us. First move. The machine chops that stream of numbers into slices a few hundredths of a second long, and for each slice asks, which frequencies are loud right now? Low rumble, high hiss, the bands in between. Stack those slices side by side, and you get something like a picture of the sound. Engineers call it a spectrogram. The useful part, at this point, recognizing speech has literally become recognizing shapes in a picture. Next, a neural network looks at those shapes and guesses sounds. Not words, sounds. That hiss shape is probably an S. That burst is probably a T or maybe a D. Every guess comes with a confidence score, and the machine keeps several competing guesses alive at once, like a better hedging across horses. It genuinely does not know yet. It's keeping its options open. Then context settles the bet. The sounds could spell, "I need to book a tow," or "I need to book it too." Pure audio can't tell those apart. They're nearly identical waves. But a language model knows that after my car broke down on the interstate, the word tow is overwhelmingly more likely. That's the whole trick. What you heard, weighed against what people actually say. The same reason you can understand your friend in a loud bar. Now the honest numbers. On clean audio, modern systems run around 5% word error rate, 1 word and 20 wrong. Phone calls are not clean audio. Compressed, narrow, wind noise, crosstalk. Real phone call error rates run meaningfully higher, and any vendor quoting you their cleanroom number for phone work is quoting the wrong number. Ask specifically, what's your error rate on 8 kHz telephone audio? But here's the thing error rate hides. Which words? Mishearing costs nothing. Mishearing Tuesday, a street name, or a phone number costs an actual appointment. Serious systems treat those differently. Dates, times, numbers, and names get read back and confirmed. That's Tuesday the 9th at 2, right? 1 extra second of dialogue ensures the only words that carry money. Phone calls add a constraint that recorded transcription never faces. The caller is still talking. The machine can't wait for the sentence to end, so it transcribes a rolling guess and revises as new sound arrives. I need becomes, I need to book becomes, I need to book a tow. Watch a live captioning system flicker and correct itself. That flicker is the machine changing its bet mid-sentence. For a receptionist, this is why response speed even matters at all. Now the business half. Here's the sentence I want you to keep. The transcript is the asset, the audio is just evidence. Nobody searches audio. Text, you can search, count, and learn from. Which services get asked about most? What people ask at 9 p.m. versus 9 a.m. The exact wording customers use, which, by the way, is better ad copy than anything an agency will sell you. And then there's the boring, valuable part, disputes. A customer insists they were quoted 150. A no-show insists nobody confirmed. With a transcript and a recording, that conversation takes 30 seconds and no hard feelings. You just look. Without one, it's your employee's memory against your customers, and you lose something either way. We think this matters enough that every plan we sell keeps every recording and every transcript. That's also how we prove our own guarantee. The logs cut both ways. Your vendor checklist, ours included. What's the error rate on actual telephone audio? Do dates, times, and phone numbers get read back for confirmation? Is transcription streaming, or does it happen after the call ends? Because after the call means the AI receptionist was flying blind while it talked. And can you, the owner, read any transcript of any call, anytime, without asking support? If any answer is mumbled, that's your answer. Full disclosure, as always, we sell this. Revenue Pack answers your calls, transcribes them live using exactly the pipeline you just learned, confirms the words that carry money, and puts every recording and transcript on your dashboard, forever included. For $99 a month flat. If a month goes by where we miss a call, that month's free, and our own transcripts are how you'd catch us. Homework, if you want it, call our demo line, 765-522-7225, and be a difficult caller. Mumble. Use a street name. Say Thursday, then change it to Friday. You now know exactly what the machine has to pull off to get that right, 16,000 numbers at a time. If it holds up, that's the technology working. If it stumbles, you learn what to shop for. Receipts either way.